Bob, the sandwich legend of Goudeville. This story is about a man named Bob. Bob lived in a town called Goudeville, and Bob was famous in Goudeville, not for singing or dancing. Bob was famous for his sandwiches. Yes, sandwiches, but not just any sandwiches. Bob's sandwiches were legendary. People in Goudeville talked about Bob sandwiches all the time. Have you had a Bob Witch lately? They would ask. His sandwiches were the talk of the town. Kids dreamed about them. Grown-ups craved them. Even the mayor once said, Bob's sandwiches could bring world peace. Okay, maybe that was a bit much, but they were really, really good. So what was Bob's big secret? Was it the bread? Baked fresh daily, of course. Was it the cheese? Only the finest from Goudeville dairies? Was it the special sauce? That was good too. But the real secret, the magic ingredient, it was his pickles, his amazing homemade pickles. Nobody, and I mean nobody, made pickles like Bob. These pickles made his sandwiches sing. With them, they were masterpieces. One bright Tuesday morning, Bob woke up. The sun was shining, birds were singing. It was a perfect day for making sandwiches. Bob hummed a happy tune. He loved Tuesdays. He put on his favorite apron, the one with a pickle on it. He was ready to create sandwich magic. He skipped to the kitchen. Well, almost skipped. Today was going to be a great sandwich day. Bob went straight to the special pickle shelf. He reached for the familiar cool glass. His hand found nothing, just empty air. He frowned. The shelf was bare. The pickle jar was gone. This was a major crisis. Bob knew he had to act fast. He couldn't just stand there. He needed answers. He needed to find those pickles, pronto. He looked around the kitchen for clues. His eyes landed on his two pets. Whiskers, his sleek black cat, and Barky, his fluffy, friendly dog. Could they be involved in this pickle heist? Whiskers was sitting on the kitchen counter. She was calmly licking her paw, so casual. She looked at Bob with her big green eyes. Blink, blink, she seemed very innocent. But cats are mysterious creatures, full of secrets. Maybe she knew something, maybe she saw something, or maybe, just maybe, she had developed a taste for pickles. Bob narrowed his eyes. Whiskers, he whispered. Then there was Barky. Barky was wagging his tail. He looked very happy. Section 4. The Goudeville Junior investigators on the case. Word of the missing pickles spread through Goudeville. It spread faster than butter on hot toast. The mailman told the baker. The baker told Mrs. Higgins. Soon everyone knew. Bob's pickles were gone. The neighborhood kids heard the terrible news. Timmy, who lived next door, Lily with the pigtails, and Sam, who always wore a superhero cape. They were all huge fans of Bob's sandwiches. These kids loved Bob, and they really, really loved his pickles. The thought of a Goudeville without Bob's pickle sandwiches was unbearable. They knew they had to do something. This was more important than video games, more important than climbing trees. This was a mission. A top-secret pickle-saving mission. They decided to form their own detective agency. The Pickle Patrol was officially in business. The Pickle Patrol got to work immediately. Timmy made official-looking badges out of cardboard and glitter. Lily brought her dad's old magnifying glass. Sam, of course, wore his superhero cape for extra investigation power. They looked very professional, or at least very enthusiastic. Their first stop, Bob's house. They needed to survey the crime scene. They looked for fingerprints. Section 5, a sudsy discovery and a sandwich celebration. Bob was starting to feel quite gloomy. The Pickle Patrol was getting tired and a bit discouraged. Whiskers was napping. Barky was chasing his tail. It seemed like the pickles were gone for good. Goudeville would become a town of ordinary sandwiches. A very sad thought indeed. Bob sighed. Maybe he should just invent a new secret ingredient, like super spicy mustard or glittery cheese? No. Then Bob had a thought. A little tiny spark. He remembered something from the day before. He had been doing a big spring clean, a very big one. He was also very, very sleepy, yawning every 5 minutes. When he was sleepy, he sometimes did silly things like putting the milk in the cupboard or trying to answer the banana like a phone. Where else had he been cleaning yesterday? Bob suddenly snapped his fingers. The laundry room. He had been sorting whites and colours. A very boring job.